More breaking news now at 6 o'clock. The controversial flock cameras appear to be staying in Cleveland. The crime-fighting tool likely getting a 5-month extension. Keith Grant has what comes next.
The Cleveland City Council will vote on a highly amended flock contract tonight, including one change that was added today at the last minute, closing what the council calls a potential side door to accessing the city's flock data. Cleveland has 100 flock cameras in city limits and has used them since 2023. They are small and box-shaped, capturing the license plate, color, make, and model of every passing vehicle. Wednesday's vote would renew the contract for 6 months at $125,000. The contract ended June 29th. A city spokesperson says Flock kept the cameras running even after the contract expired. On June 30th, the city confirmed to 19 News that the cameras would stay active until Wednesday's vote. The city says the cameras are vital to solving crimes from murders to carjackings and burglaries. Bryn Adams with Flock No says the cameras are a privacy overreach.
I can always choose to leave my phone at home. I can choose what I share on my phone. There are a lot of other sort of forms of personal surveillance that a lot of us have opted into that do still have an element of opting in or out.
Adams argues in most cases you can't opt out of driving in front of a Flock camera. The council has added restrictions to Flock's use in the city, allowing only Cleveland police and third parties would need a warrant to access the data. Adams says that's not enough.
I think these are all just sort of these empty gestures that make it look like council is serious about keeping our data and our information safe, but ultimately this is an extremely invasive mass surveillance system.
Flock No says it wants the cameras gone. Cleveland's flock cameras will likely stay on through the end of the year based off of today's recommendation. Keith Grant, 19 News.